Hey y'all, Gumbo Living here. This is a word for all my leaders out there that's really going to have to be leading out there in the industry right now. You guys are in the weeds, you've been getting your butt kicked, and I'm going to do all I can to try to help you out, even though I quit y'all and I'm out the industry, but I'm recently out. That's why I put on my little red coat to show y'all that I was in the industry, and maybe you might want to listen to what I say. First, a quick word to my district managers. This is the kind of conference calls I wish I would have gotten when I wasn't a district manager, and the kind that I used to give when I knew situations like this were coming. Okay. Um, I could show you. Well, I'll go ahead and show you because I put the full uniform on just so y'all know. Anybody that ever worked for me knows that when they see this camo right here, when I got the camo pants on, that we about to go to work. We about to go to war. And that first of all sets the tone. If you were running around like a broke neck chicken, everybody will be too, because they're going to take their vibe from you. Your vibe needs to be, this is why I got in the industry. We get to serve our community. Grandma's coming for dinner and we got to serve her right. Okay, we can't get her sick either. So we have to be on our P's and Q's. We have to be military. We have to develop systems overnight that do not exist, especially if you're in that quick casual uh, segment of the industry that I kind of made my bones in, where we don't have drive-through windows, and a lot of people are going to still want to come through your establishment like you are a drive-through, because in a lot of your states, they've made you into drive-throughs, and they also obviously don't give a damn about your health because they're telling everybody to stay away from 10 people, and everybody knows that if you have 10 people on your crew, that's a skeleton damn crew. That's a crew for a holiday. Okay, so, but that's a whole nother matter. So you're going to have to take care of yourself. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. We're going to present an appearance of cleanliness. If anybody comes with a dirty looking uniform, and I'm talking head to toe, because people are going to be looking at you. No digging in your butts, people. No picking your noses. Should go without saying, but especially right now, coughing in the sleeves, all the things. But I want you to imagine that you got a choice. You can drive up to your restaurant where in the parking lot, they have the parking lot set up and ready to go. They've made a big U so that you can drive in one way, pick up your food, and drive out the other. Everybody in that line looks like they're doing something. They all have on gloves and masks and goggles, and they look professional and ready to go. Okay? Your cars are now just tables. Managers, the hardest lesson a new manager learns is to actually delegate and let other people shine. Okay. This is the moment where all those people that you know should be in management, should be in some management training program, your best waiters, your best host, your best cook. This is when you grab them and you look them in the eye and say, I need you and you can do this. And they will shine and they will make you so proud. Okay. Let's see what else I jotted down. This is all kind of stream of consciousness. I would have, made this all like typed up and stuff if I was working, but y'all ain't paying me, so this is for free. Like I said, first thing I thought I was get the parking lot straight. You have got to make it so people aren't just honking horns and parking anywhere and yelling and I was first and all that crap. Okay, you have got to do a system, whether, like I say, you have the space to barricade off maybe a one way in, one way out system, something like that. Use your natural topography to make that happen. Okay, if you don't have that, number systems, those are cheap. You can find that some people didn't take off the shelves from Walmart. There's plenty of big rolls of tickets for numbers. Okay. um right now nobody cares about your staffing managers, so anybody that will come in, bring them in, have all extra hands. You will find something for them to do, and especially you can turn them into prep cooks, because you're going to need your smartest two cooks to really shine. What I'm going to need your smartest two cooks for, okay? I need that, that cook, that quiet cook. He don't say nothing, but he is the hardest worker. I need you to make him talk. Okay. There's a lot of things that he's been wanting to do to make his job easier for a long time, like par cooking racks of chicken breast that you got this, like if you were at a restaurant where we had a Caesar salad and a Caesar salad sandwich, and that didn't get confusing at all. But so we were just chicken breast out, right? But we're slapping fresh chicken breast on each grill, which is delicious and great. But we could have par cooked that chicken breast. No one would know because it would still be tender and juicy and delicious if you know how to do it right. And you're just warming on the grill, finishing on the grill for a few minutes, cut, slice, go, let's go. Anything like that, those things like that you're going to be using. Get the book Good to Great, just on a side note. But one of the main lessons in there is know who you are and what you do better than anybody else. And I want to implore district managers and the stupid people up top that always say no just as a reflex. Pare the menu down. Do not have all that fiddly, stupid stuff that is cool, that people kind of like on the menu right now. You ain't got time for that. You need chicken wings on the menu and chicken fingers, the stuff that you can pump out, okay? That's the stuff that we want on the menu. All the other stuff, I'm so sorry. I'm sure you can understand that right now we've had to pare down the menu. The other thing is very few people will be eating alone. Everybody will be feeding somebody. So let's have some family meal plans executed and ready to go. Those are things that you can set up and have pre-priced, pre-ready, everything you know what it's going to be so that you can have everything ready to go. The bag, the roll-up of your silverware, salt and pepper, spoon, whatever goes into an average order. There is a number of things that's going to go in every single bag. Let's have all that wrapped up, ready to go in a box. That's what those extra hands can be doing while everybody's going, oh boy, this coronavirus, right? Okay, so let's do that. I want you to sit and with your smart people and ask them to think through every step of their process of getting food from A to B. And there's stuff that you can be doing ahead of time. Even if it's at one place we took saucers with plates on them to the table for a reason. Okay, even if it's just taking saucers, putting the napkin on the plate and stacking those up and putting them in the corner ahead of time. Those seconds will count. Speaking of seconds, if you do not have good communications, go out to somewhere. Everybody still got these on the shelves too, I'm sure. Walkie-talkies. And let people use their cell phones. You spend a lot of time running around, which is good to get in shape, but you're already walking 10 miles a day. So let's not walk 15, walking around, running to see what they want in the kitchen. Okay, let's use, like I got my little earpiece in now, let's use the technology to communicate so that you can be on the floor handling one situation out the door, and then they can just call you and go, hey boss, I need this and the thing, and then you can go, yeah, do that, instead of having to walk all the way and see what they want. Okay, so let's not waste time. Let's be smart. Let's not be rigid. Flexibility is the key to life if you haven't figured that out yet. So let's see what else I wrote down here. That cook that has the best personality but is also a hard worker. He is now your kitchen manager. You're going to need him because you can't be in the kitchen. If you're in the back, you're dead. Okay, if you're in the back watching the food the whole time, you're done. Okay, so between the hard worker, streamliner, hey, I know what would be smart if we laid the kitchen out this way guy, and the guy with the personality that people will follow, that they will instantly, when you pull them together, because you got to do meetings today. There is no, all right, guys, we're open, let's go. We got a plan, we got to prep, we got to talk it out, okay? But we don't be scary about it. You know, it's just, this is fun. This is why we love that jazz, right? We're in the entertainment business, we tell ourselves, okay? So let's get that jazz going today. Let's see, what else? Yeah, prep. Yeah, I got that. Feed your staff, okay? They are going to be hungry all day, and if you don't feed them, they're just going to be hiding in the cooler eating cake and crap. Okay, so feed your staff, treat your people right. Part of that was bringing people in that you might not even need, but find something to do. They can clean something up. Okay, bring everybody in that you can pay. Your percentages are going to be great right now because you got no overhead, you know, and your dining rooms don't have to be cleaned, and you know, so your percentage is probably going to be like 12% labor. So take advantage of that and give people some money. Also feed them. Okay, over prep. Give your people some food to go home with. They're gonna be fucking, I'm sorry for cussing, but they're gonna be crazy tired. They ain't got no time to cook. And you know, a lot of them got kids, you know this, and they're gonna have to feed people when they go home. Send them home with some dinner, doggone. Stop being so doggone cheap. Okay, let's see. uh we have the specials. Oh, the specials, let's make a family pack of 4 and then make them add on, you know, with 2 people increments. Don't go from 4 to 8. You know, it's so much easier to go 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Have those easily available to scale up, okay? Because that's how the real world works. All that stupid 8 stuff. Okay, I got your parking lot set up. We got your smart waiters. Your smart waiters, man. You know your smart waiters are in college. These are smart kids. Get them on the things, man. Break up your day. Figure out, you know, we talk about HACCP, right? Your hazard analysis, critical control points. Well, that goes for life. There's always going to be some hazards. Find those hazards. Put a smart waiter in that hole, and they will shine. And reward them for shining, for the people who save you during this period. Okay, and again, I can't stress enough, washing your hands every 15 minutes like we've been supposed to. Let's have those hand sinks actually clean. Let's have some soap by them. Let's have some paper towels by them. Let's send sick people home who are spewing fluids on people. Let's even if you have to wear bandanas around your face, let's wear masks. Let's wear goggles. Goggles will keep you from putting your own fingers in your eyes. Okay, so let's do that. Oh, check, 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 and double check. You have got to put in a double check system for your to-goes, okay? Because it's all to-goes now. And if you have 20 people calling you back because you forgot their stupid one little thing, and now you've ruined their life, and now they're gonna die, and they got to come back out to oh my goodness, you're gonna get it. Really, this is where I would be. Okay, maybe not the general manager if I'm the general manager, but this is where I would deploy one of my managers. The last eyes that go on almost every bag should be a manager. So when he gets that bullshit ass phone call, because you know the crooks are going to come out too. The people who love free stuff and know that you're stressed and you're just going to be throwing away gift cards left and right. You can say, no, sir, I packed that bag. That steak was in there. Okay, that kind of stuff. So let's make sure we get that done. Cash is going to be king. Make sure you got plenty of change. A lot of people are going to have cash because people have gone to the ATMs and stuff like that. It actually will help you because you're going to have a line of people at your POS stations trying to you know, all ring out credit cards. You know, some people are going to be 4 cars deep, 4 credit cards, that kind of thing. So cash can actually help you. So have plenty of change. Cars become tables. So on each car, your bus boys and your hostesses and your waiters, you know, waiters, of course, being out front, taking orders, doing those things. They should each have break up, you know, your waiters into teams and put a couple of hostess and a couple of busboys in each team so that they can be their runners and their fetchers and their thinkers and you know, things like that. Okay, also, you have been trying to push something that ain't been selling at your restaurant for a while. Make a bunch of those samples up because people are going to be in long lines. And guess what? They came to the restaurant because they're hungry. So put something in their mouth and say, hey, man, I know you're hungry and this sucks. Stick this in your mouth. And they're going to be, oh, maybe I'll try that and buy that when they come in. Okay, so that's another buying opportunity. There's always money out there. Okay, so let's not forget that. In that understanding your customer, okay? These people are scared and they're hungry, and the reason they're out there is because they can't fend for themselves and they can't cook for themselves, okay? So these are the kind of people that panic, especially having to wait 15, 20, 30 minutes because the wait times might be incredible. You know this is a Mother's Day type of event a lot of nights, okay? So let's constantly inform people. Say, hey guys, thank you so much for choosing us. We're running about an X amount of wait time. You know, I'm sure you can understand. And if they can't understand, invite them to go to Burger King or wherever else, okay? You got to be thinking about your staff throughout this. Send somebody to the store for candy. Get lots of candy, all the candies, all of the candies, and have candies all over the place for your staff, and so that they can keep that energy up. You use that sugar rush in children always have. Let's have some fun. Everybody that's ever worked for me knows that I like to dance. I think dancing is a fun way to break the tension. We also learned this. Shout out to my people at Papa's. They taught me about I forgot what they call it, but when we used to work the rodeo, man, I can't believe they canceled the rodeo. Y'all know this series, they canceled the rodeo in Houston. But when we used to work the rodeo and they let the concerts out, it used to be amazing. The amount of nachos and we used to sling, and when you just couldn't take anymore, and it was crazy. They had this bell that you could just ring, and you could scream at the top of your lungs, and you could say anything you want as long as it wasn't a cuss word. And the stuff people used to scream out, it was always make people laugh, and it would make the crowd laugh, and it was always fun. So think of some fun things to do. Like I said, I like to dance, so every once in a while, when things are going crazy, I would just dance through, and I got a little fat butt, and everybody laugh at the old man dancing, and it breaks the tension. Let's find those ways to break the tension today. There will be a lot of it. People in times like this forget about security. People are always looking to take advantage. People who are thinking about helping you are also thinking about hurting you. So let's make sure we're still locking those back doors, taking trash out in teams, especially at night. You're going to have all these people in the parking lot, so it'll be very easy for people to sneak up on you. So let's make sure we're always watching each other's back. Two-person teams, lots of lights. Go to Home Depot. They got a lot of bleach and stuff people haven't thought of getting there. They got floodlights for, making sure everything's brightly lit out there. Take care of your staff. Let's see. Hire security. That's a thought. I've actually been robbed twice. Thank goodness they were reasonable robbers and saw that I just wanted to give them the money and didn't shoot me in the face. Let's see. Reduce that menu. I wrote that big. All right, that's all I can think of right now, guys. I'll be thinking of some other things, sit back because I'm chilling. I'm sitting there just smoking a little bit. I hope this helps somebody. If it helps one person, I made this thinking about Judy, my homegirl from the Flash family, because I know she's got her restaurant up there in Illinois, and they're probably getting killed because they're one of the red states on the map. So this was for you. Hope this helps just a tiny little bit. Go kick butt, make that paper, and take care of your staffs, and be safe most of all. Love y'all. Bye-bye.